Hi, welcome to another episode of Angela Shows You. So, today I thought that I would go over a little bit of a vacation planning packing list in case you are planning some sort of vacation this spring or summer. So, I am actually getting ready to take a family vacation in 2 weeks. So, I am starting to get my list together in my head. I also like to write things down. I do much better if I have a whole list written down, and as I pack things, I can cross them off. I had done a video a couple weeks ago where I talked about how I I've done videos before. I've mentioned that I'm a runner, and I was doing a trail race weekend in one of the state parks, Letchworth State Park in New York, and we we go out. It's in May, and we go every year. We've gone for like the last 4 or 5 years now. And I packed my bag, and when we got to Letchworth, which is only about an hour away from my house, but when I got out to Letchworth State Park and we got to our cabin, I realized that I forgot to pack socks. Not good when you are going to be playing in the mud for the weekend. So I was um, furiously on my phone trying to come up with friends who were going to be coming up to Letchworth that were also participating in this big trail race weekend, asking them if they could please bring me two pairs of socks. I needed a pair for Saturday and a pair for Sunday. So it's the stupid things, right? It's always seems like it's the stupid things that we forget that we are needing. Like, I know a lot of hotels will say, did you forget something? You can call down to their front desk, and, if you forgot your toothbrush or, toothpaste or something, these important but little things that sometimes we forget because we're human and we're excited, we're in vacation mode, and even though we're trying to remember everything, it seems like there's always something that we forget when we are going on vacation. So that's why I like to write a list, and I often will watch a video and see, and then I write a list down, and then as I'm packing my suitcase or my bag, I can cross those off. That way I remember my phone charger. Am I taking my headphones? Do I need a headphone charger? Am I taking my camera? Do I need an extra battery for my camera? Do I need the charger for my camera? Do I need sunglasses? Do I need, you know, all the basics? It's, I know it seems like it sounds incredibly kindergarten, but I have to have that list, and I have to be able to cross it off as I'm packing for my vacation. So of course, in addition to all the obvious things, socks, underwear, bathing suit, sunscreen, deodorant, then there's of course other things, and depending on what kind of vacation you are taking and where it is that you're going, you may or may not want other types of things that you might need. And so I say, for example, I did a Panama Canal cruise a couple years ago, and we were doing a jungle type excursion where we were going to be walking through like a rainforest. And I had read online of people that had posted their like a review of the excursion. A few people said, that depending on the time of the year that you were going, you might want to consider taking some sort of mosquito repellent, like off, just in case you're out there, you're not getting bitten up by a bunch of mosquitoes. And I thought, oh, I want to take off. And well, I didn't write it down on my packing list, and I forgot to take off. And I thought that it was going to be an important item. And so so I was on a cruise, and I went to the gift shop on the cruise ship, where it was double the price. Was like $15 for, you know, the thing of off that you can get at Walmart for like 6. Bought the off, took it. We did take it on the excursion with us. There weren't any mosquitoes, so we didn't need it. And the killer is that my husband, so he had it in a backpack that he was wearing on the excursion, and he was using it as his carry-on, and he forgot it was in his backpack, and he forgot, and we had already checked our luggage when we got to the airport because we had done this excursion out of New Orleans. So they confiscated it. So I spent $15. Okay, I know it's, it's not the end of the world. It's not a ton of money, but I spent $15 on this off that I didn't even use, that we didn't even get to bring home either because it was in his backpack and it was more than travel size, so it wasn't allowed to be taken on as a carry-on. So hopefully hopefully I can help you save some money. Check your backpack. Put things in your luggage if you're checking luggage. So anyway, so we are going on a cruise, so I will be taking my Kindle. So of course fortunately my Kindle has the same charger as my cell phone does. So I won't have to worry about remembering to take an extra charger. But if you have like an iPhone, they probably have a different charger than like your e-reader might. So you would want your charger for your e-reader. If you're using wireless headphones, you'll want a charger for your wireless headphones. Camera, I have an extra battery for my camera, and then of course I'll take the little battery pack, so as I'm using one battery I can have the other battery on the charger in my stateroom, and then I always have a battery that is fully charged. If you've never been on a cruise before, there's very, very limited plugs. So what I like to take is this. I bought this on Amazon. This thing, it's got a nice long cord, and I keep a charger plugged. I keep it right in there so that I always have one charger. I take this thing everywhere. Every time we go somewhere, even if it's only for overnight, I take this thing with me. I leave it packed right in my overnight bag, so I have it every time we go somewhere. On a cruise ship, you're not allowed to have any surge protector. So if you're looking on Amazon, which is where I ordered this from, Amazon, it's not a surge protector. It's just a four outlet charging station. So this is nice because my husband and I both have Garmin watches, so we can have, say, both of our phones and both of our watches, should we need, plugged into this. And then of course, because there's usually one outlet in a room, so it's nice that we have this, and this is just a regular plug, so I can plug this in. And then there's one other outlet that we have, and I'm always kind of jockeying around what I have plugged in. Do I have my hair straightener plugged in? Am I plugging in something else? But something like this is a great thing to have. This was like $9, and I've had this now for like 3 or 4 years. So it's held up really well. Like I said, I take this everywhere. I leave it right in my bag. I'll take it when we go to Letchworth, so that we can, I can plug my phone in, because I need it. I need to make sure that I have my phone. I like to listen to music while I'm out on the trails. I use the phone for the alarm clock, and then we'll plug our watches in too, so that we have our activities recorded. So I keep this. I'll be taking this on our family vacation again when we go in a couple weeks. The other thing that I like to have, I don't know, last time we cruised, I didn't notice Carnival selling these, but this thing is wonderful. It's a nice insulated, it holds one of their water bottles. You know, in the water bottle. That way you can just put the water bottle right in here. You don't have to take the water bottle out when you want to drink from it, because the neck of it, and then it even has an extra little pouch here if you want to put something. So we'll be taking this with us as well. Like I said, I didn't notice on our last cruise if they had these again. We had bought this years ago, and we take it with us a lot when we go on vacations. Now, ladies, if you're going to be out at the pool area, and then, you know, say you want to go in to the buffet to get lunch or whatever, you're not supposed to go in to inside, especially the buffet area, in just your bathing suit. So I like to take one of these little cover-ups. This is nice because you know, it's almost just like a little dress or whatever. But I have two of these. I have this one and I have a black one. And I like to take these because then I can just throw this on right over my bathing suit, and I can go inside to the buffet, grab a plate, you know, some lunch, whatever, fill up my water bottle, and, you know, I'm not trying to pull shorts on over, you know, a bathing suit that might be damp or wet, and it's hard, and then, you know, you look like you peed your pants because you're putting your bathing suit on, or you're putting shorts on over a wet bathing suit, and then your shorts get wet. So these are nice. And then I like to take flip-flops so that I don't have to walk around on the deck with, you know, in just flip-flops. Of course, you'll want sunscreen. And, you know, like, I usually will take a couple hair ties so that I can pull my hair back into a ponytail or whatever. I like to take barrettes, stuff like that. So those are all very important things that I like to make sure that I have them written down on my list, pack them, cross it off as I go. Trying to think what else off the top of my head is convenient to have. I take a tote bag too with me when something, you know, just kind of a bag like this that I can take. I made this, but I like to have a bag like this. That way when we go out on the deck, I can put my Kindle in the bag. I can put my my camera in here. If I have my phone with me, I can throw my phone in here. I can put the beach cover up in here. You know, your like, I don't know what they're called on other cruise lines, but like on Carnival, it's called a sail and sign card. It's your room key. If you want to make any purchases, you swipe this card. So, you know, I keep it on a lanyard, but it's still nice sometimes to have it in the tote bag. And then, you know, it's nice if we're not coming back to our lounge chair on deck, I can throw everything in there, can go inside. Now I have both my hands free, so if I want to get lunch, I'm not trying to hold things and a plate. The other thing that I like to make sure that I take with me too is a water bottle, so that I don't drink soda, so I refill up my water bottle. Either they have unsweetened iced tea and lemonade, sometimes I mix the two of them together and make like an Arnold Palmer type drink. Other times I'll just take the powdered drink packets. You know, you can get them, they sell them at Target, at Walmart, Amazon. I look for the sugar-free drink packets. So I usually will take, you know, a handful, different ones of those, different flavors and whatnot. So I'll dump those into my water bottle. That way, you know, I've got a little bit of a variety of drinks. So a reusable water bottle is another excellent thing that you might want to consider taking on your vacation. You know, and then of course, all your basics: razor, deodorant, some kind of bath sponge if you use it. I will probably use the Ships, like Carnival puts shampoo and body wash in the shower. I like the smell of the body wash, so I'll probably just use that. So I'm not going to take any body wash. But of course, you know, I'll be taking facial lotion with me. The stuff that I use to wash my face, I'll take that with me. I'll be taking, you know, all the basics: your hairbrush, toothbrush, toothpaste. Don't forget to take any prescriptions that you might need. I also have one of these. This holds my passport, and then this one's nice because this has pockets in it. You know, you'll want your passport with you. You need it to get on. So when you drop your luggage off with the porters, before you board, make sure that you keep your boarding pass and your ID with you. So I like this because I usually will keep money right in here, because we use a cash account so that I can control spending. So I'll usually put money in here. I mean, of course I keep a purse on me with money in there, but sometimes it's nice to have money in here too. And actually one year I had money in here and I forgot about it, and the next year I did, believe it or not, I didn't use this for a whole year. And when I went to put money in it, I discovered that I had $100 tucked in here. So that was a nice find. So I like this, and this is supposed to be that protection so that it can't get scanned, that RFID or whatever it's called. It's supposed to be protected. So my husband and I each have one of these to keep, you know, if you want other ID, a credit card in here. At one point when we needed our COVID, well, you needed your vaccination card, so I just kept it right in here so that I would always know where it was. So you'll definitely want to make sure that you have this, your passport, depending, of course, on what kind of vacation it is that you're taking. So I think that's about all. Kind of, hopefully some ideas, get your brain juices flowing of things that you might need to take, things that you don't want to forget. Like I said, whatever method works for you. I'm a pen and paper. I know other people will, you know, use their phones or some sort of electronic device, but I write a grocery shopping list on paper. I like to be able to cross it off as I put it in my shopping cart, as I pack it. That way I'm not forgetting anything essential, like socks. All right, well, I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that you'll leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Angela Shows You if you haven't already, and more to come. Stay tuned.